Hello and welcome to episode 3 of Live from the Bubble. I'm your host Justin, and today's guest is actual serial killers. Hi, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. It's phenomenal to have you here today with us. I'm really excited to hear your stuff, as I
Thank
hope
you.
everybody listening is going to be. I've heard him perform a couple times, and pretty good actually.
Thank you.
He performed at the second open mic, right?
Yeah, the one that was like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did 2 songs that day, right? Or
Yeah.
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 They were pretty fire. I really enjoyed them.
Thank you.
Hopefully, maybe we'll hear some of that later.
Yes, you will.
But just tell us about you. Who are you?
My name's Nate. I am one half of the band Actual Serial Killers. I go to LIU here. I'm a biology major, but I've been playing music my whole life. I've been writing music for a while. I've been producing pretty much my whole life, and yeah, I really like it.
Yeah. So you're a bio major.
Yes.
You're performing. You're doing all of your music stuff. I know you have some music out on Spotify.
Yes, I do.
Which is really cool. Why aren't you like a music major?
So I was MTEP. So I was music tech. That's what I applied for. That's what I got accepted for, and that's what I got my scholarship for. But literally like a month before the first semester, I had like a little crisis, and I was like, "Can I swear?"
I don't think
Okay.
so.
I was like, "Frick, uh, I don't know if like this is what I want to pursue as like a career." I was pretty stressed with the scheduling, like with recitals and stuff, because I was gonna be playing guitar with like the jazz band and stuff, and it just stressed me out. And I figured I like science. I wanted to go into chemistry here, but they cut that major right before I showed up. So I just thought I'll look into the biology program. I liked it enough to switch to it, and they let me stay in it. And yeah, it's going well.
That's cool. I didn't even know that they cut the chem program. That's shocking.
They cut like right before my first semester. They cut like physics, chem, whatever.
That's actually
fine.
shocking.
Yeah,
That's like
a little bit.
I thought they were only cutting art stuff. I didn't know they were cutting other stuff.
No, the biology department is in like the hard sciences are in a bit of a struggle zone right now.
That's
yeah.
crazy. Well, I learned something right now. So you did actually apply and get accepted for MTEP.
Yes.
And then you were like, is this a hobby? Is this a career? I get it. Everyone's had those thoughts. Can tell you, if you did choose to do MTEP, you would have done good.
I would have had fun. I actually tried to switch back last year because I was like, I love biology, but like, man, if only I could still pursue this and do biology later or something. But it was too late at that point. But I love biology. Don't get me wrong. It's fun.
I mean, you could still take the entry-level classes, like the 14A, 14B, 14C, and 14D, which would get you. I mean, I'm sure you have a lot of logic knowledge already.
I only use Ableton, but
you're an Ableton person?
Yes.
Oh my God, I've recently gotten into Ableton. I fucking have been loving it.
It's so fun. I've been using it since I was like 9 or 10. I got like light.
You probably know so much more than me.
It's fun. It's a good. I haven't used. I don't think I've ever used Logic, and I've used GarageBand to make a few songs, but like Ableton's where it's at for me.
That's so fucking cool.
It's so fun.
I cursed. Oops.
Oh, okay.
Money in the swear.
Guess it's open season. Yeah. You get a bleep button.
Yeah. I've been thinking about getting like, I have a Launchpad. I've been thinking like programming little things to it.
Soundboard.
Yeah.
That'd be really fun.
I think it'd be funny. Maybe we'll do it as a depend expense.
You should have like a dedicated soundboard person.
like a fade out guy.
Yeah.
Little joke for those who know. No, but that's so cool that you use Ableton. I've been recently getting into it along with my friend Jaden. We've been taking lessons with a professor here on it.
Oh, really?
And it's been phenomenal. I bought it officially in February. To that point, I was using Lite. And I know you're gonna say, "Oh, you bought it? Why didn't you?"
Yeah, I did. I didn't say. I never said that, and I wouldn't say that. I would never advocate for piracy on air.
Yeah.
But if I were to, how much did you spend on it?
Well, there's a student discount.
Really?
So it was like 165.
For what? For what version?
For standard, for the mid tier, which isn't bad.
I might look into that because
Like,
that's really good.
like it's literally 60% off for student. If you're a student and you want Ableton, buy Ableton. It's 60% off for students.
I get that deal.
It's kind of crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really good.
No, that's what I like about being a musician and buying all these things. They all have like student discounts, except for Vocaloid. Stupid.
No Vocaloid student discounts.
No
love for the kids.
You know Vocaloid?
Yeah.
I recently bought it because I really wanted it. So
that's fun.
Just did it.
Damn, no student discount though.
No.
That's rough.
Well, I want to hear you play.
Okay.
Give us a song.
All right. This song, I have one up. It's the first song that I released on Spotify, at least. It is called Starfish. It's a fun one. If you like it, check out the recording. It's better than this. The past few nights I dreamt about it, a giant starfish. My vision clouded. I drop you off and I head to the Goodwill. I get arrested for stealing a little red bear. I'm brought back home in a giant briefcase. I don't know what it all means and I don't care. I don't know. Your old landlord and took his wallet, about 500, good for something. I flew you back here and I bought you a beatbox. It's better than the one you brought from home. Take your hand, I lean down and I kiss you. You're not really there, but you will be soon. I wanna lay back down, I wanna fall in a coma, but for now this'll have to do. I found a place for us to go. I found a place where we can go. That's it. Thank you.
Ooh. Little abrupt ending. I like it.
Yeah.
That was Starfish, right?
Yes, that was
really,
Starfish.
Really good. I actually really enjoyed that. I might go add that to my
Thank
Spotify
you.
playlist after this.
Thank you. I hope you enjoy the recording. I play viola too, so there's strings in it. My bandmate Kat, sole proprietor of all the harmonies of Actual Serial Killers. Killer job. Just so good. Yeah, thank you.
So you play viola?
Yes.
That's actually kind of dope. I've been learning cello.
Ooh, cello's fun.
I started it last semester, and then I had to stop this semester because I didn't have enough credits to take it with the cello professor. Kind of cut cello so I could learn Ableton, if I'm going to be honest.
Damn, Ableton over cello? That's wild.
Yeah, well, I did a semester of it. I learned a lot. The cello professor on campus is a genius. I love her to death. Professor Golden, if you ever listen to this, you're amazing.
Shout out.
And it's such a beautiful instrument. I have such a huge respect for strings players. After
I love
cello.
strings. Holy shit! Holy smokes! It's really hard. Strings are so hard.
Yeah.
It's like I've been playing since like 4th grade or something, and I'm still dog water. It's like it's there's such a high skill ceiling.
No,
Also, I keep staring into the cameras. I hope
it's
y'all
fine.
at home are enjoying the eye contact.
No, it's fine. The cameras obviously love you. They're looking at you.
They're looking straight at me and only
Yeah,
at me, unmoving, unblinking.
Truth. Um, have you ever played any other instruments? Guitar, viola. You sing, obviously.
I started. I played baritone.
Sax.
It's like a smaller tuba.
Oh.
Euphonium. I don't know. It was
euphonium.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but it's I played it for like 2 years and like starting in like 3rd grade. Didn't like it. That's why I switched to viola. I was like, I'm not having any of this.
That's crazy.
I mean, I play guitar, so I play bass. Hopefully, no bass players get mad at that, but I do. I think that's about it. Yeah, I do play guitar, and I've been playing it for a while, even though I completely biffed that solo. Listeners at home, that's what it's supposed to sound like. Don't listen to the recording, actually.
Yeah. And you also produce. You produce all your stuff on your own, or
Yes.
you said you have a bandmate, Kat.
Yes. Kat is co-writing and harmonies, but I like producing a lot. So I produce all my own stuff, except for a song that I will play later was my first time being recorded and like mixed by somebody else. I'll talk about that later. But besides that, I do everything on my own, which is fun, but it takes me like months to finish a song.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Songwriting, it's a process.
Yeah. If advice to songwriters out there, don't do everything yourself because it's way harder.
Yeah. Too bad I like doing everything myself.
Me too. It's a bummer.
It's a real bummer. All right. Well, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. So we'll be back after these advertisements. Welcome back to Live from the Bubble. I'm your host, Justin, still here with actual serial killers, half of it at least, with Nate. Hope you enjoyed those ads.
I did.
I totally enjoyed them.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get into some like my goofy questions.
Oh, question time. Hit me with them.
You like Chipotle?
It's okay.
Okay.
That's my hottest take.
That's. I mean, I'm more of a Moe's guy personally.
Both of them, it's a lot of money. Yeah.
So I go there with my partner a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and I get reward points.
Oh, that'll do
then,
it.
like every like third time I go, I get one burrito for free, basically.
That's so lit.
I know.
I
It's
don't-
actually insane.
I don't like burritos, so it's a bit. I know. It's a bit of a rough one, but I really do mess with Chipotle's. Chipotle's their kids taco. Do your DIY tacos. Those are lit.
That's funny. Sorry, it's just the DIY tacos. That's so funny.
They're good, and it's
Oh.
like $10.
So like, what's your go-to like fast food place then?
Popeyes.
I love me some
so good.
Popeyes.
Well, okay, here it's Popeyes. My all-time favorite food anywhere is Raising Cane's, but that's a West Coast thing. They're opening some in the city, but like, you can't really get them here.
So I take it you're from that direction.
No, I'm from here. I've just been out. I'm from Long Island. My girlfriend Cammie, who's out there right now, she's from Long Beach, California,
Oh, that's
and
crazy.
I've been there twice now for a total of like 2 months, and fast food out there is way better.
That's
So good. In-N-Out, Raising Cane's. That's it.
Yeah. I always heard like, oh, In-N-Out's so good. You haven't had good fast food until you've had In-N-Out. I'm like, well,
It's pretty good.
I haven't. I mean, I like the stuff I have. You know, a Big Mac. I mean,
McDonald's? I can't do McDonald's. Oh boy.
No, I do feel like bad
Yeah.
after every time I have McDonald's, but at the same time, it's just like
Yeah.
it's so good.
I can't. It makes me feel like I just like jumped in a vat of syrup. It's
Yeah.
not good for me.
I mean, I work out, so I go to the gym. I'm staying healthy.
Oh, nice. I don't. Maybe
Yeah.
that's the difference.
Yeah. Like that's my reasoning. Like if I have a Big Mac, okay, I'm definitely going to the gym tomorrow then.
Yeah.
Yeah. I try to
I
use
feel
that as
that.
like a deciding factor. So let's go back to your music now.
All right.
Enough of fun time.
Yeah, enough fun time.
Serious times now.
Enough talking about. We got art to do.
Stylistically, what is your genre, if you have a genre?
I probably do. I like to think of it more as like indie folk. In reality, it's probably more on the indie pop spectrum of things.
Yeah.
But indie. Let's just say indie. Yeah.
POV indie.
Oh, I got that for my rap last year. What do you mean POV indie?
So did I.
Huh?
I did some research into it, and it literally is just like what everybody thought indie was like 10 years ago, and what everybody still thinks indie is now POV indie.
Don't make sense to me.
Doesn't make sense to me either.
But, you know, whatever our Spotify overlords say.
No. True, the Spotify overlords. No, I was so confused because I got the same thing on my rap, and I was like, what?
POV indie? What do you mean?
Yeah, it was odd. I definitely do agree with like the folk-y vibe. I do feel that it does. I mean, especially if you're just doing an acoustic and voice, it does always kind of just give off that vibe.
Yeah, definitely.
But I'm enjoying what I'm hearing, and I know the people out there listening are enjoying what they're hearing.
You guys better be.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. They gotta be. So, do you do any performances around?
Yes, I do. For about a year or so, I think coming up on exactly a year, maybe this week, I've been running these basement shows at my friend's house. It's me and a couple of my friends. They're called Edencella. It's at my friend Eden's house. They're fun. It started just me and my friend Adrian. No, it's just me. Check him out on SoundCloud. Playing solo stuff in his garage. Literally, we're on like a skate ledge. We stand on a skate ledge. It's all my like cheap microphones and amps and stuff. But we've had 4 now, and it's evolved into more of like a community thing. We have other artists playing. We had a DJ set at the last one, which was last week. Incredible. Shout out to Wolves. Did a really good job. Shout out to Oeste as well. My friend Virginia, LIU Post alum. They have a wonderful, wonderful little folk outlet going. They played at the last one. But it's attracting a bigger crowd now, which is nice. And I play at those. I have a fun time.
Do you go out anywhere else and perform besides your friends?
No.
You should check out something called Sweet 208. I hear they're kind of fire.
I follow them on Instagram, Sweet 208.
I recently got a job with them.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
you
working
work
on
there?
the soundboard.
No way.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Well, now I got the connection.
Yeah,
I love to play.
I know another band of LIU called Married Not is planning on performing there in
love
the
them.
near future.
Great people.
Great people. I love them. We actually had the bass player for Married Not on for our first episode. That's Lucas, aka Schmuck.
Love you, Lucas. Shout out, Lucas.
Shout out, Lucas.
Big shout out, Lucas.
Always. Hearts always for Lucas. So you use Ableton to record, as we've established.
Yes.
How does that really like affect your creative process? Do you use a lot of the stuff Ableton offers to help generate ideas, or do you kind of just do it?
No, I write purely like acoustically, and then instruments and stuff are things that I already have. So I try to keep it as, I don't want to say like analog, but as outside of the computer as possible. But for like embellishments and keys and stuff, I will use their presets and their synths and stuff. And crazy selection. Ableton is so good for all of this stuff like that.
Yeah.
I just really use it as like a recording interface. I could be using Audacity or Reaper, really.
Not Audacity.
I have used Audacity for songs, yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't recommend it.
I don't
for recording
either.
Like music unless it's one track pretty much.
No,
but
that sounds like hell.
It wasn't very
Record,
good.
Like a song.
Yeah.
I mean, was it just guitar and vocals?
Oh, well, it had to be.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I tried to do more, but I just maybe I wasn't that good. But
no, I mean, I know Audacity's. I don't know if it did, but I know it's supposed to get a huge update. That's supposed to like make it.
Really?
Actually, like, Do you know MuseScore?
Yeah.
You know how like that got like a huge update?
Yeah.
The same person is supposed to be doing the same thing to Audacity.
Awesome. Hopefully we get a big GUI upgrade.
Yeah.
Whoa, the interface for Audacity.
Anyways, I wouldn't recommend it when you could just buy like Ableton for $165.
Crazy deal.
Not sponsored. Could be. Ableton,
Could be.
hit us up.
Ableton, hit us up. Give us that Ableton money.
I'd love to be a brand ambassador for Ableton. That'd be so cool.
I'm basically just like, I don't know how to say this on air, but I'm being very complimentary towards Ableton today. Thank you, Ableton. I love you.
So what made you like start doing music? Was it just that you've kind of always have been?
Yeah, I've always wanted to make my own music and be like a songwriter or whatever. My dad has always played guitar. There are pictures of me with a guitar in my hand when I was like 2 years old because he just stuck one in my hand. But as I got older and got deeper into like my own musical tastes and deeper into like guitar in general, it's been something that's like kind of unavoidable. Every time if I'm like not writing or making music, I always feel like there's like a burden on me where it's like I really need to be doing that right now. So I guess I've always just felt the need to. I've only been writing and recording songs for like maybe 5 years or so. I used to make like mashups and stuff in Ableton. I made one, Thomas the Train and a Snoop Dogg song. Got like way too popular on SoundCloud. Had to take it down because it wasn't good. But that's where I got my start. And like lo-fi beats when I was like 11. Like, yeah, that was fun.
I have a lot of memories going on my grandmother's MacBook Pro, like 2012 edition, with GarageBand and just pulling a bunch of loops into it and just making songs.
That's a song. That's beautiful.
I would love to go back and listen to those, but I think they're lost to time.
Oh, going back, listening to old stuff is crazy. Because at the time, I know I was like, oh, this is so heat. And like what was I doing?
No, I always get this one Snapchat memory, beginning of March, always. And it's a video from like 6 years ago. And it has the caption of, I think this might be my best song yet. And I play the song and it's just like, it's not bad, but like, it's just so just like.
Just looped.
Yeah.
So looped.
Yeah.
I love the unfettered confidence of like me when I was like 14 making awful beats.
Yeah, I feel that. Like, it's only like one true thing that I know was good from when I was a kid, but that was also because I was just using like a bunch of Spitfire plugins. And if you're familiar with Spitfire, it's the go-to sound for like string samples and like MIDI strings.
Another shout out. Y'all gotta start paying us.
Yeah, true. All right, let's hear another song.
All right. Capo 1. That means that this is Horse Song. It's about a horse. I don't have a horse, but I really wish I did.
My girlfriend has horses.
No way.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I'm jealous.
She has like 4 horses.
Tell her to swing one my way.
And a mini.
Well, hopefully she can relate to this song. Actually, hopefully not. It's kind of sad. Anyway, here's Horse Song. I found my horsey when she was young. 4 long crooked legs and she could barely run. I thought she was the most beautiful horse I had ever seen. I knew she would be my horse eventually. I bought her off the farm when she was 3. Big black glassy eyes and yellow teeth. She grew older as she stood and ate the grass. She would come to know how time would pass. And I saw things she couldn't see. She knew what she meant to me. I found her by her trough with her gray belly to the ground. I didn't know she was gone until the bubbles filled her mouth. I laid her out in our field beneath her favorite wildflowers. Thank you.
Do all your songs end like that?
No, that one actually it has a more drawn out end. But acoustically, I don't know. I like to just cut it off. The song is a start, it has a stop.
It's a cool stylistic
it's
choice.
Fun. It is that way for Starfish for sure.
Yeah.
I change it up for the other ones.
Can I just say you have a phenomenal voice, and I said that word wrong.
Thank you.
And I realized I said it wrong, but
Thank you.
Fine. You sound so good.
Thank you.
Like, did you ever take like singing lessons, or is it you just like all self-taught?
No, I just like started singing songs I like in like 9th, 10th grade whenever I could. Big inspiration for me was Evan Stevens Hall of Pine Grove.
You sound like him.
I love Pine Grove.
I was gonna say that to you after.
I can't escape it. The only songs that I like learned how to sing from are Pine Grove songs. Yeah. So I'm right in that range. I'm right with that intonation. Like,
that's fucking crazy. Oops. Because I've been doing the same thing since I've last summer, like last June, I realized, okay, if I'm doing this music stuff, I need to learn how to sing a bit, just a bit.
Yeah.
And I happened to recently find Pine Grove. I found them in like probably almost a year ago now, and I was like, okay, I fucking again. I love these songs.
Yeah. What a voice too.
Phenomenal voice. Oh
so
my
good.
God. Lights On is personally my favorite.
I love Lights On. Skylight's one of my favorite albums of all time.
No, I keep shouting out my partner, but they got me that on vinyl for Christmas.
That's so nice. Yeah. Shout out to them. My girlfriend made me like homemade Pine Grove merch. It's like the cardinal like cover art. That's and like ampersands and stuff.
Is it what awesome. Knit or
no? It's just straight up like on construction paper and stuff. It's one of like 2 things I have hung up on my walls at home. There's like a King Cruel poster and then those. That's all I need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I absolutely love Pine Grove. And
yeah.
I was gonna say this on air, but you totally do remind me of the singer, your vocal style.
Thank you. I'll never be able to escape that. Yeah. It'll always be my foundation.
I mean, it helps play into the folk vibe.
I guess so. Yeah. So my best friend Morrison showed me like a song of theirs in like late 2017, early 2018, and I didn't think about that. And then I was going through one of the worst. It was freshman year of high school. One of the just most emo hormonal times of my life. I don't know what was going on with me, but then I rediscovered their music, and so it was like all of high school was pretty much enveloped by their music for me.
Yeah. I wish I moved like back in high school. All I really would listen to was like rap music, like any.
Still lit though.
Yeah.
I was a big Chance the Rapper fan.
Honestly though, understandable.
Huge.
Understandable. I was a really big Childish Gambino fan.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I still think I could probably do like most of Bonfire just by memory.
Hopefully not all of it.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, I wish I found music like Pine Grove sooner in my life and started singing it sooner and to try to build up that like knowledge of how to sing.
I guess shout out to my friend Morrison for putting me onto that.
Big shout outs in this episode.
Big shout outs. Everyone's getting their credit.
For real. So I'm actually really curious because you're a bio major.
Yes, I am.
What's like your classes like? Like, do you have a busy schedule?
Yeah. Usually, yeah. Course load is pretty heavy. Right now, I'm kind of more chilled out. I got all of the really like crunchy stuff out of the way, but it's like minimum of like 2 lab sciences a semester, which is like twice the amount of hours for not twice the amount of credits. And then your general like gen eds and stuff to fill credits in. But I work in a lab. I work in the I don't want to give too many shout outs in this episode, but there's a stable isotope / microbiome lab in Pell. I work there. My friends and I have started up. Well, they started it. I'm just kind of tagging along. There's a hydroponics lab on campus. I'm on the e-board for the Coalition for Conservation, which is like a conservation club on campus. Shout out to that, like real shout out. Like y'all should join that. First meeting coming up, but yeah, it's very involved.
So you got your hands full with a lot of things.
Yes.
So cool.
And I'm super lazy, which makes this all really hard because I'm like trying to do music, I'm trying to do bio, I'm trying to do work, and I just don't
I
like
get
it.
that. So like, where do you see yourself going with biology?
Hopefully, I mean, ideally, and this is like not probably super feasible, but some sort of like professional research scientist, because that's like the glamorous, quote unquote glamorous stuff. Not as glamorous as it would seem, but you do get to travel. You get to at least work on topics that you're super interested in. Grant writing and stuff seems annoying, but you would get funding for it. It just seems nice. Other than that, I would love to be some sort of like field ecologist, or, I mean, consulting isn't a real thing, but I could also be like an ecological like consultant. I don't know. There's a lot of options, but none of those are unlocked until I get my master's.
Yeah.
So, more school for me.
So master's is definitely in the books.
I guess so. I guess so.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I've thought about getting a master's, but purely so I could go back and like teach in colleges.
That's another good option for me too.
I know a couple of people who are like in the similar like science-esque field who are currently working on their master's, but they have a teaching job, and that teaching job is paying for their master's.
Yes, yeah,
a huge thing that a lot of people do.
That if I did get a master's, that's probably what I would have to do.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to go into debt for school. I don't want to.
But you go to LA Coast. What do you mean?
Full scholarship.
Oh, well,
yeah.
can't relate.
Sorry, y'all.
All right. Let's do one more song.
All right. Right now?
Yeah, let's do another song.
Okay.
And then we're going to go into our Spotify playlist curated by Actual Serial Killers, a.k.a. Nate.
If you guys enjoy, I have some ideas for that. Yeah. All right. This is the loud one.
Go for it.
Louder. All right. That looks like it is close enough. This one is I said I was going to talk about it, so now I have to talk about it. This is the one that I recorded with my bandmate's brother, Aiden. He's in a band, Weighted Blanket. Really good. Check them out. He recorded this song for an upcoming like compilation album that's coming out. He did a great job with it. I like recorded it. I went home and I was like, I hate that song. And then he bounced the first mix to me the next day. And he was like, what do you think? And I was like, whoa, really good. It saved it for me. All right. This is called Basement Tent Song. She takes her arms around my chest, and her legs around mine. And squeezes. She squeezes as if to say, That's that.
Every time you go to sing, it's just crazy.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to the Spotify playlist curated by...
Enjoy.
We'll be back after that.
Watch the violins, hear the talk and sing. Still life to kill the open sin, to feel the fire burn and singe. Still I'm not the flame, I'll never be the stage, I'll never lead your blood to circulate. Secrets that I've held, the secret of the shelter from the rain. Dark thought to shock me from complacency. I want this or else I would be dead. Now it's not the same. The dying lion's mane. I'll never lead your blood to circulate. Hey, you took my hand, you taught me grace, you showed me love, Right, that was Schizoporella Unicornis. That's another song that I have out on Spotify. Check it out.
Totally adding that to my playlist. That is fire.
Awesome.
You played that one at the open mic, I think.
Yeah,
right?
Lucas helped out with that.
Yeah.
Another song that I spent way too long in the production on, but as a result, it's pretty rich sonically.
It sounds. I mean, I just heard the live version. I've heard live twice, I guess.
Yeah.
I gotta actually go and listen to this stuff because it's just like the stuff you're doing is crazy.
I hope you enjoy.
Yeah. It's like something like an alternate me would love to do, like in a different universe. I'd love to be doing that.
You should do it. Up on Actual Serial Killers 2. Man, I should have picked a better band name, like one I can pronounce. Oh my god.
It's a fire name though.
It's fun. Also, shout out, same person, Aiden, that recorded the last song. It's from a list of rejected band names, and one of them was Actual Murderers. And I thought that was really sick. So
That's
I was
so
like,
funny.
yeah.
It's literally just like alternate universe, you guys.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
so funny. No, all the stuff you've played for us tonight is just phenomenal. I enjoy
Thank
it
you.
so much.
Thank you.
Obviously, we're back here with Laugh in the Bubble. I didn't formally reintroduce us after that.
My bad. I just started yapping.
Nah, you're fine. You're fine. an introduction at this point is not needed. We are 40 minutes into the show or something like that.
You already know.
You already know what's going on. Let's go back to some more questions.
Oh boy.
You record.
Yes.
How do you know when you have it though? Like when you have a solid take and what you have is good.
Oh, it's easier when you're recording with somebody. Like if I'm recording vocals with Kat and we're doing us both at the same time, pretty much as soon as the take is over, we'll just look at each other and be like, that was the one. We'll listen to it back. It's wonderful. When I'm alone, that can be a little harder, and that might result in me re-recording the same thing for an hour that doesn't need to be re-recorded because it was fine the first time. But once you leave the music and then revisit it, you'll get the feeling like this is right. This resonates.
So your bandmate Kat, they co-write the songs, the lyrics, I'm assuming.
Yes, they help me with lyrics.
Melodies or anything, or is melodies all you?
I pretty much write the songs fully.
So Kat just comes in and does some harmonies and helps you get the lyrics going. That's cool. So you do most of it by yourself.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And
it's nice to have someone else come in and help.
Exactly. Especially when, like, if you listen to the recordings, Kat just does, like, wonderful job.
Yeah.
I feel like without them, Actual Serial Killers, it'd be, the songs would still be written, I'd still be playing them, I'd still be recording them, but it wouldn't be the same.
It would, It wouldn't flow as nice.
Yeah.
Crucial part of the workflow.
Critical. I got to play my first live show with them last week at the recent Edencella, because before that it's just been me solo, like this, me and an acoustic guitar, and it was just so good.
That's cool. It's a fun experience performing with other people.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Sorry, I had another question and then I forgot about it.
Pick one, random one. Worst one. What's the worst question? Probably something about me.
What's your go-to outfit when you're performing?
Probably this.
Yeah.
I've worn this sweater. You've seen the sweater. Yeah. It's got a big ass hole. Oh, a big booty hole in the.
That is a big hole.
In the thing. I don't know. I like this sweater. It feels nice. I rock overalls a lot when I'm performing.
Overall.
Pretty much the standard for me is like overalls or jeans and a button-up of some variety, or a sweater. I don't know.
Okay. I remember the question I was going to ask you. So like it was perfect stalling time so I could think of it. So when you're writing a song, what does that process look like to you? Do you just start like kind of riffing on the guitar and find like a little progression you like, and then you start like doing like some harmonies over it, or?
Pretty much. I've been experimenting with trying to find a process that consistently and reliably works, because up until now, like I have a lot of music written, but pretty much every single time it's been something else. There is one little hack that I use. Sometimes I will listen to a song and hear an element of it, and I'm like, that is like the seed, where it's like not really copying them, but I have that in my head. I learned that, and I like it could be like the chord progression. Starfish, the idea of the chord progression came from a song by the Afterglows called Have to Hide. No, it's another Afterglows song. It's not the same chord progression, but like if I have a song that I like, I'll think about it over and over again and transform it into my own. And then I have just like if I need to like write something out, I'll just start writing lyrics. It's easier for me to have like a melody and chord progression first, but once that's established, lyrics are a struggle always. But I think my most productive writing happens when I'm at work and I have nothing to do, and I like sit down. I work at a library. I sit down in the stacks with my notes app out, and I just write.
That's cool. Working in a library sounds like a lot of fun.
It's pretty
good.
It
probably maybe gets a little boring at times.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But when it's boring and you're making money, it feels wonderful.
I've feel that.
It
I get
feels
that
wonderful.
100% when you're doing nothing and getting paid to do nothing.
Yeah, you're like,
I
oh, I'm
love
so
it.
bored right now, and then you remember, like, never mind, never
Yeah.
mind.
I'm not gonna be bored when this paycheck hits.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Ever since I've started getting more into like lyric writing and songwriting, because I've always been able to write a nice song just with no lyrics. And as I've gotten into lyric writing, I've been like, this sucks.
It's really hard. I find that it's easiest to write songs, for me to write songs for people. Like I've started writing like songs for people as like an expression of something. And that really helps because it's like, I don't want to say it's like a deadline, but you have like, you already have a way to frame it.
Yeah.
You have things that you want to talk about and the feeling's already there. Other than that, no, it's grueling.
Yeah. I love melody writing though.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love getting these nice little melodies down and then just like doing nothing with them. Like
Yeah.
write lyrics.
Is your voice recorder app also filled with a bunch of random ass melodies?
So many.
New recording 1 through 100 and whatever.
LAU post recording 722.
Literally.
Yeah, 'cause they always are geotagged.
Yeah. Yours are geotagged?
Yeah.
That's so funny. Mine are not. Mine are just the same new recording, whatever.
Yeah, I hate that it's geotagged though, because then I just see LAU post blah 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 blah.
Not a good songwriting space,
No.
headspace to be in.
No.
The college you go to school at.
What I do like though, when I do record something and I do like it, to make it so easy for myself, I bounce it and then pull it up in Ableton and audio to MIDI it.
No way.
So I can just get the
That's
melody
awesome.
from it, because Ableton's just so cool like that.
That's so smart. I've never done that before.
Yeah.
I've never used that.
Yeah, it's so cool. I think you need standard in order to do the audio to MIDI. It's a newer feature.
Well, I have Suite 11. You know,
Oh, I wonder how you got that.
by paying the $700 it costs, obviously.
Crazy.
But yeah,
I want Sweet so bad. It's
nice.
It is a discounted price for Sweet 2, by the way. If you do want to pull the
Still.
trigger on that.
Still, that's
I think it's like $280.
still a lot. I have $100 in my bank account right now, and I'm about to buy a GeoGuessr Pro subscription. So,
A GeoGuessr Pro.
love GeoGuessr.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
You're a
it's just
big
it's like
GeoGuessr?
$40 a year, and I'd never want to do that because I started playing it when it was free.
Yeah.
And then they hit us with the subscription model, and I was like, what is this?
That's
But
crazy. I
I'll
didn't
bite
know
the
that they
bullet.
made it. You have to pay it to play it.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
but I'm gonna have to do that soon. The itch is there.
Just go play chess.
True,
Chess.com.
true.
The music department had a big chess phase all
I remember.
last year.
I was there. I was
Yeah.
playing. I was
was-
in the trenches.
It was crazy.
I was in the trenches
It was
with
getting
people.
competitive. And
Yeah.
then John became a nerd and started like actually studying
Ah,
chess.
nerd, ruined it.
Like actually, like he
Ruins
started like
it.
studying chess and like learning like specific openings.
This is the Stafford Gambit.
And I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to have fun.
I just play as fast as possible.
That's what I
Sacrifice all
do.
my pieces.
I play as fast as possible, and I just make them just so confused that they run out of time.
Exactly. I've got 58 seconds on the clock, and you have 0. I win.
Exactly.
Even if I'm down all my material.
Exactly. You gotta always think just one move ahead.
Strategy.
Don't worry about 4 moves ahead.
Yeah.
One move
ahead. What's
That's
gonna
all
happen
that
now?
matters. Yeah.
For me, I don't think about like them taking my pieces.
True. Yeah. Yeah. That's so funny.
Shout out Chess.
Shout out Chess. Let me take a look at what time we have. Okay, time's kind of dwindling, but I really want to hear you perform one more thing.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to fully retune. Is that okay?
That's fine.
All right. I've got a nice. Y'all can listen to the tuning. Got a nice, sweet, tender one next.
We'll probably end after this next song, but
Yeah.
we just need to hear one more.
I'm always ready for that. Guess what? As soon as I put the capo on, I'm gonna have to tune again. Every time I tune with an acoustic guitar, I just can't get the image of me tune. Like I'm at like being around someone who's tuning an acoustic guitar. Gotta be like top 5 worst things you could go through. Well, maybe top like 7.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's funny watching people tune.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when they're like panicking. They're like, "Oh my god,
Oh.
I'm about to perform. I need to tune.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm such an inconvenience. I should have done this beforehand." I'm just like,
No, my instrument's gonna be almost mostly intonated. You're gonna enjoy it.
I'm going to enjoy it.
All right. We're cool, like straight up ending after this, or we're saying goodbye?
We'll say bye.
Okay, we'll say bye. I don't have to do that right now. I'm bad at goodbyes. This song I wrote it for Valentine's Day, on Valentine's Day, for my girlfriend. It is called Earth Song. A lot of my songs end with the word song. I got to work on that. Got to get a new naming convention. I like it. I hope you guys do too. In the glitter ripple waves, driftwood wears her rings of age. As the ivy tries to climb, I find you drifting through my mind. With another little song, dove drinks berries like they're wine. She flies right across the road. I cross the double yellow line. So I feel something moving, something weeps. So as we're wrinkling in time, redwood waving towards the sky, even breath over my skin. I love to watch your sleeping eyes. How you reach into my heart. Swag. Another hard ending.
I love the hard endings. I think they're really fire.
I like them too. Thank you.
They're kind of just like the abruptness. Kind of it really accentuate words the last word that you say.
I think so too. It's like
yeah, it's
kind of
cool.
grabs you.
All right. Well, thank you for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed this episode.
Thank you.
Shout out once again, Actual Serial Killers, Nate specifically.
And also, Kat, follow me/us on Instagram. Listen to our music on Spotify, Bandcamp, SoundCloud, probably Tidal. I don't know what my distributor puts it on.
All their links will be down in the description of the video if you're watching us on YouTube. If not, can you spell it out quickly for the radio listeners?
Okay. Actual Serial Killers. ACTUALLY space SERIAL space KILLERS. And that is actualserialkillers.bandcamp.com, SoundCloud, whatever.
On all your favorite streaming platforms.
Yes.
Thank you again. I've been your host, Justin, and goodbye.